Welcome to Film Never Lies with Kiara, and today I am going all in on the Indiana Fever and Stephanie White. And I am going to say some things that everybody is thinking but nobody is saying. Here is my prediction. If the Indiana Fever do not change coaches, Caitlin Clark will not make the All-Star team this year. And Aliyah Boston will not have the incredible season she is capable of having. Now here is why I say that. Stephanie White had a good team last year without Clark. 24 wins. A franchise record. A semifinal run. And she did it her way. And here is the hard truth, it appears she is more comfortable with a style of play that is the complete opposite of Caitlin Clark's style of play. But let's be real. Caitlin Clark is a franchise dream. She is a game changer. Does anyone really think the WNBA would be paying million-dollar guaranteed contracts in 2026 if it was not for Clark? The league's growth is directly tied to her. And now Stephanie White has just been named an assistant coach for Team USA at the 2026 FIBA Women's World Cup. And Fever fans are not happy about it. And I understand why. If you own the Indiana Fever, don't you want to win a championship with Clark playing her style of play? And here is where it gets complicated. Because a coach should protect her star player. And I do not see how you do that by asking Clark to set screens for Boston. When you set a screen you sacrifice your body. Do you ask your franchise player, who is coming back from a serious injury, to do that? Now the WNBA did do one thing to protect their investment. They tightened the whistle. And they should. If I am paying a player $1 million on a guaranteed contract, that whistle better be tight every single night. And here is something that tells you everything about this situation. After the Fever lost to Dallas, White admitted she played Clark and Mitchell too long in the second half without giving them a break. She said it herself. That is a coaching mistake in Game 1 of the season. Game 1. When I started this channel I said I would always be honest. So here is the honest truth. I do not think Stephanie White sees Clark as the star of this team. And the players can sense that, and when the players sense it, they start thinking that way too. That is how locker rooms work. The Fever organization must have given White permission to take the ball out of Clark's hands and make Mitchell option 1. And I do not have a problem with Mitchell being option 1, but it has to start with the ball in Clark's hands. Clark is not selfish. If you are open she will find you. But you have to let her play. So who replaces White? People are throwing out names all over social media. But let me give you some real options. Lindsay Gottlieb. Niela Ivey. Cindy Miller. Cheryl Miller. Any one of those coaches understands how to build an offense around a generational talent and give her the keys. The Fever have the pieces. They just need someone who knows how to use them. And I will leave you with this final thought. I do not believe the smile Caitlin Clark is giving us right now. Before the season Clark said she wants to play exactly the way White wants her to play. That is not the Caitlin Clark who took the WNBA by storm. That is a player who has been coached into submission. And that should concern every single Fever fan watching right now. Drop a comment, this is the biggest storyline in the WNBA right now and I want to know where you stand. Hit subscribe. Film never lies with Kiara. The film never lies. And neither do I.